Hello everyone, this is Ishika from Lady Harding Medical College. I am a student of 4th semester MBBS. I would like to present my little work to the wholesome audience. As you all know, the corona crisis is prevailing in all over the world, including India. And to tackle this situation, lockdown is the only masterstroke identified till now. So let's make your lockdown period a little more entertaining by just relaxing and watching my video. So this is a story in which Jody, who is a curious student, is very much confused by the term pandemic and asks her grandma about this. Her grandma then gave her a brief history of pandemic. So let's begin their story.
Grandma, this coronavirus is spreading in all over the world now. Scientists refer to it as a pandemic. But one thing which I did not understand till now is that what is a pandemic? My dear Jody, I understand that you are curious to know about it. But let me tell you, my child, that this word did not came in existence in 2020 only. It originated centuries ago, my dear. Centuries ago, Grandma. Yes, my dear Jody. I don't trust on it, Grandma. If this happened centuries ago, then why are we facing these challenges now? Because the pandemic happened before and now are different. That means there are various pandemic happened in the world before. Yes, Jody. Some of them are very much destroyable than this. Do you want me to give a brief history of pandemic then? Of course, Grandma. Let's head back to my room base and discuss this topic there only. I am feeling tired also. So Grandma, let's begin the story. Yes, my dear, let's hear the story of these pandemics by them only. Let's start with the first ever recorded pandemic in the history. Head back to their location, Jody. Is it really possible, Grandma? I am a little afraid too. Don't worry, Jody. They are no longer remain as powerful as they are before. We have the best treatment available for these. Let's go, my dear. And then Grandma and Jody made a time travel path and reached on their first destination, where Antonini Plague, which is the first ever recorded pandemic in history, is waiting for them to answer Jody's curiosity. Let's meet him.
Oh, so you're here. Let's begin our story. A pandemic is an epidemic of disease that has spread across a large region, for instance multiple countries, affecting a large number of people. There are various pandemics occur in history. I am the oldest one of them. My name is Antonini Plague. I am also referred as the Plague of Galen. I am the oldest pandemic occurred in the history. I affected Asia, Minor Egypt, Greece, Italy and whatnot. The pandemic word originated in the books of Hippocrates. And since my born, my various family members made the league of continuing our infectiosity. Let's meet my another family member. I am very proud on them, so let's meet our next member. The Black Death and the Great Plague of London. I am very proud on them. They might be sitting in their favorite location only. As human civilizations flourished, so did our society of infectious disease too. Large number of people in close proximity to each other and to animals, often with poor sanitation and nutrition, provided fertile ground for ourselves. Right, great? Of course, Black Death, 3 of the deadliest pandemics in recorded history were caused by us only. Yes, when I hit Europe in 1347, I take 200 million lives in 4 years. And from me only the invention of quarantine began. The health professionals of that time said the only treatment of mine is quarantine only. I know Black Death. And mine service started in 1665, people referred me as Great Plague. I killed 100,000 people in just 7 months. As cruel as it was to shut up the sick in their homes and bury the dead in mass graves, it may have been the only way to bring me to an end. Now stop showing off, great. Let's head back to our next member. His name is small but his work is not. Let's head back to him. Don't forget about cholera, Black Death. Oh, Mr. Vibreo. Nice to meet you again. But why did you choose the restaurant only? Oops, smallpox. Your brain is small just like as your name. Don't you know my mode of transmission? It's the contaminated food and water. And what's the best place than this? I like this place since my origin, smallpox. I know Vibreo. Let's start our discussion for which we are here. Right, small. First of all, you tell about your destruction. I heard a lot about you. I think the whole world knows about me. But when I remembered the saying about me, there hasn't been a kill-off in human history to match what happened near America. 90 to 95% of the indigenous population wiped out over a century. Mexico goes from 11 million to 1 million. I too remember small. But aren't you the first pandemic and virus which comes to an end by a scientist? What was his name? I am not remembering his name. Yeah! It made me cry today also. His name was Edward Jenner. I never forget his name and his vaccine also. Don't cry, small. You are not a child. It's okay. Right, Mr. Vibreo? After all, it took nearly 2 more centuries, that is till 18th century, to eradicate me completely from the face of the earth. Now, leave me and tell about yourself, cholera. Oh. Who needs my introduction? I came into service in 19th century, touring through England, killing tens of thousands. Initially, they thought that I spread by foul air. But then a British doctor named John Snow suspected that the problem lies in contaminated drinking water. And that's how you came to an end, cholera. Oh, shut up, small. While I have largely been eradicated in developed countries, I am still a persistent killer in various countries lacking adequate sewage treatment and access to drinking water. Okay, cholera. Let's head back to our next family member. Are you talking about polio? Ha. No, Vibreo. Don't you know the name of our current working member? It's Corona. Of course, I know, small. Let's go there. Oh, hello. Do you want to know that why am I irritated? It's because of the lockdown which is happening in India and all over the world. If this continues, then I am not able to infect as many people. Why people take precautions earlier? That's not fair. Look all over. Did you find anyone roaming on the roads? But it's okay. Let me introduce myself first. My name is novel coronavirus. I am not too old. But my capability of killing is also not hidden. I can infect people by coming in contact with their surroundings, because of which I kept roaming in the streets. But people became alert now. They are started taking precautions. They are washing their hands regularly, maintain social distance, and also wear masks. I don't think I can live more, so if you want to live corona-free, then obey the rules and regulations. And if you want to let me come inside your house, it's all yours choice.
So, Jody, now you understand about the pandemics? Yes, Grandma. I cannot feel the situation of the people who are affected in the history from that pandemics. They are all so dangerous, especially the coronavirus. Don't worry, my child. If you obey all the things, like wearing masks, maintaining social distance, and wash your hands regularly, then you will be safe. And this virus will end like its members only. Yes, Grandma. I'll do all the things as said by you. Thanks for teaching me, my sweet Grandma. You are so great. Oh, my child. That's so nice of you. Now let's go to sleep. It's been quite a late now. Okay, Grandma. You too sleep now. Good night, Grandma. So that's the end of a brief history of pandemics. We hope you all like our effort. Just stay home, stay safe. And also, if you like our video, then what are you waiting for? Just click the like button below. See you again. Until we meet with our next video. Goodbye. Stay home, stay safe.